So today I want to share a little bit about a service that I've been using lately for Instagram. It is brand new. I've never used it before, but I'm really excited about it. I was contacted to kind of give it a test run, a trial, and they do offer a free 10-day trial period. So that's what I'm taking advantage of right now. This is an honest review. I'm not getting paid to share any of this, but I think it's a really great tool. So I wanted to kind of share about it, show you how I use it, and show you how you can use it too. This is Preppr, Preppr.com. Visually planned for Instagram. You create content, Preppr does the rest. So what you would do is right here, you'd click and you say, start your free trial. I've already done that, so I'm gonna go ahead and just click log in. Let me get logged in real quick. So I have 2 accounts right now that are linked to Preppr. So I have my personal account, my @MorganMabel, which is my original blog account and personal account, and then I have the Passion Passport, which is the account that I share with my husband. It's sort of our like travel and relationship one. So that's the one that I've been playing with the most. That's what I'm logged into right now. But as you can see, you can add accounts by going to manage accounts here, and then you would be able to toggle between which account you are playing with right now. It does have these friendly guides that are super helpful if you're just starting out. So as you can see right here, it says your queue is empty, start by creating a post, and points you over here to new post. So super user friendly, even if you're just getting started. So we'll come over here to this page. This is the queue, and you can see right now I've got 1 post scheduled for today. You can see the picture right there. You can see the time it's scheduled to go up. You can see my caption, or the start of my caption, and my hashtags. From here, you can edit it, you can post it now, or you can delete it if you've decided you don't want to use that anymore. Feed preview is super useful tool. So this is where all of the photos that I've uploaded into Preppr kind of live right now, and you can mix and match. And that one's already showing as part of the feed because I've scheduled it to go next. But this is where you can say, okay, I want to put, this one next, and this one from the honeymoon, and this one from New York. So all kinds of out of order right now. And if you don't like the order, you just continue sort of dragging them around until you get it to a place that you like how it looks. And then you'd say, all right, this is the next one that I want to post right here. You can type in your caption and your hashtags. You can even put your hashtags into your first comment if you prefer to do it that way to keep your feed nice and clean. If you want to tag your photos, you can come in here and you click wherever you want to tag somebody, and you would hit apply. You can save it as a draft. You can discard it if you've completely changed your mind. You can click here to schedule if you know exactly when you want to send it, or you can say add to queue. So I'm gonna just type in a little something right here, hashtag Cabo San Lucas. And you can see it is going to recommend or suggest some hashtags related to whichever you've just typed. You can see how many posts have been used for that hashtag, so you can kind of gauge how popular it is and figure out where it is that you want to be, when you post this. Do you want to be going after the super popular hashtags, or do you want to go for one that's got fewer uses that you can really stand out in? Totally your call, but it does have some helpful tools and guides along the way. If I say add to queue, you can select time. 11 p.m. is best time, 8:39 p.m. second best time, 7:48 p.m. third best time. I'm not exactly sure how they're coming up with this. It is dependent on your time zone, so make sure when you set up that you select your correct time zone. Somehow it is judged that either by topics or by amount of people that are on it at the time or on Instagram. You can say what date you want it on, and it changes the times based on the day of the week that you pick. For this post, automatic posting is off or on, so Preppr will either send it to Instagram for you, or you can get a notification that it's time for you to post and you can go in and do it yourself. So if I clicked add to queue for tomorrow, and I come back over here to my queue, you can see Saturday, August 18th at 9:09 a.m., a manual post is set to go out. It must not have saved my caption, which is interesting. Oh, because I put it in the comment. So if you put it in your caption, there we go. So not a really good caption. I wouldn't recommend using that one. But that's kind of how that would look. And if you like this view, this is great to see your scheduled kind of in a row with the dates across the top. But there's also a calendar view that I would recommend checking out. And that is where you can see your post kind of as you would in a calendar. You can make sure you've got one for every day, or two for every day, or one every other day. You can make sure you've got yours kind of planned in advance if you know it's National Book Lovers Day or your anniversary or anything like that. I mean, you can go in and actually on the day pick how you want to upload your media from the calendar view. So if you go to your library, it's going to take you to what you've already used or what you've already uploaded. So these are in the not used, these are in the used bucket right now. And you could also sort by just photos or just videos. I don't have any videos uploaded right now, but those would show up here separately too. So if you know what you're looking for, you can do it that way. So if I wanted to upload this tree one from Disney World, this is in their Animal Kingdom, you could do that. And you would add it to your queue after you put your caption and everything. And it's there in that calendar view as opposed to the queue view. And then if you come over to your feed preview, and let's go ahead and move these guys out of here. So it's not going to let me move that one anymore because you've already scheduled that one to go next. So that's how you can kind of make sure that your feed is looking how you want it to, and it will continue to look that way. It's got that sort of default, stop right there, which is very nice. How you upload all your media, really easy. You can upload by clicking here and it's going to open your Finder and you can grab your folder or your image from your folder. Dropbox, if that's where you save your photos. Drive, same thing. You can also drag and drop from your desktop or from a Finder window or a Windows Explorer window, depending what kind of system you use, and just drag it right onto this screen. So I'll show you kind of how that looks real quick. That's the other tool I use. Let's make this not huge. There we go. So if I wanted to say add this one, you can see the progress bar down here at the bottom. It says 0 of 1. It tells you which file is uploading. It will tell you if an upload failed. You'll get a little red message that said, upload failed. And there we go. There's my photo that I've just added. You can come back over here to feed preview. And now that media you've added is over here for you to drag to your feed. So super intuitive, very easy to use the drag and drop feature. I'm going to go ahead and delete this one. You sure you want to delete it? Yes. And that is it for Preppr desktop version on a Mac. So far, I'm very impressed. I absolutely love it. I have not used their app version. They do have it for an iPhone. I use an Android, which I love, and I don't plan to switch to an iPhone anytime soon. But as a desktop tool, this is great. The other tool that you got sort of a sneak preview of was this one right here. So Grids for Instagram is my other desktop Instagram posting tool that I used before I'd even heard about Preppr. You can't schedule, you don't have a calendar feature, any of that. But what you do have is the ability, it functions very much just like Instagram, only you can use it from your computer instead of your phone. So you still have your feed, you can still watch stories. Those load here just the same as they would on your phone, and you can click through it and skip them or exit it if you wanted. You can like posts. You can click post and read more. This one didn't have any comments. You can find one with comments. There you go. Sometimes you have to toggle the comments or say I want to load more comments, or it loads as you scroll. So super intuitive on this tool also. This is a paid tool to be able to have multiple accounts, which is great because I also have client accounts in here that I use. But this is Grids for Instagram. I haven't tried using Preppr and grids really at the same time. So we'll see. This is really more about managing my interactions with other people on Instagram, and then Preppr is more about managing your own feed. You can also post right here. You can say add new post. You can choose your photo or video from your Finder window, or you can drag and drop to here. You can add a location, you can write your caption, you can add your hashtags, you can crop your image once you've loaded it up to here, you can tag your image. So sort of the same functionality as far as posting goes, minus the scheduling feature. So I'll probably still continue to use both tools if I continue to like Preppr past the free stage. So that is that. Voila. Those are my 2 current favorite tools right now. And again, let me log out. This is what you can expect to see, Preppr.com. Come over here, you click start your free trial. You get free 10 days. I've already signed up and registered. It does not ask for your credit card. It does ask for your email and for your Instagram account logins, and you have to give permissions to it, which I think is pretty standard, but it is a great tool. It looks like it would also be great on your phone. I just don't have that option. So yeah, recommend it. Check it out.